Let's talk about credit cards and 5 mistakes that you may or may have already made with your credit cards. Guys, these are 5 mistakes that no one is sharing with us. And if you're getting started in building your credit, this is gonna help you out drastically. And if you are building your credit and growing your credit and you're not utilizing this stuff, this is gonna help you out tremendously. Number 1 is maxing out your credit cards. A lot of people don't understand the science of utilizing your credit utilization and the system and how you can actually navigate around the system. So first and foremost, if you are a business owner and you have a business entity, I highly suggest that you start building business credit. A big tale that I thought was, if you have good credit, you have good business credit. That is false. Business credit and your personal credit is 2 different things, even though you may be the personal guarantor when you're actually applying for a business credit card. The reason why we're talking about this is because 2 of the most popular cards that I recommend is number 1, the Gold Amex card, and number 2, the Plum Amex card. And it was the Platinum card for a long time until I talked to my Amex rep, and they mentioned that the Plum Amex card actually gives you double the amount of time to pay back the card, so you have more cash flow on the card. Now, a majority of the times, I like Amex and I like charge cards because what you can do is you can actually utilize 100% of that card, especially if it's business, without being over leveraged and increasing your utilization, and you have 30 days to pay it off without paying anything extra on the interest. That's why I like charge cards. That's why I like business cards. Now, traditional business cards that are not charge cards, you can utilize the entire balance without a utilization, but you still have to pay it off by the next billing cycle. So the main difference between business and personal is on business, there's not utilization, and on personal, there is utilization. So one thing that could be hurting your credit is being over leveraged and utilizing so much utilization. Another huge mistake that a lot of people make, especially when they're starting out, is applying for too many cards in the beginning. When you're starting out, you want to be very strategic with the type of cards that you're applying for and how many cards that you're applying for. A few different financial institutions have very specific guidelines like Chase and American Express. Make sure that you have a strategy if you're looking for business credit and business credit cards. Do not fall victim to getting these crazy reward point cards from Best Buy and Victoria's Secret and all these other cards, because they're going to entice you with credit cards because that's where they make money. When in the end result, it's actually detrimental to your portfolio and detrimental to you to utilize these cards because they can only be used in specific retailers. When you have traditional credit cards or charge cards, you can utilize them anywhere and everywhere, and you're not just tied to one specific category. Another thing is, if you go with a specific credit card that's specific to a retailer and they give you a welcome bonus or a sign-on bonus, that's cool and that's intriguing, but understand that a lot of these cards, you can convert points into gift cards, points into different promos and incentives. That way you can save on these stores anyway, right? Now, number 3, this is a huge mistake that you want to make sure that you do not make. And this is a sleeper, guys. One of the biggest mistakes that you can make of something that's going to be detrimental to your credit score is closing or allowing dormant cards to get closed. And what I mean by dormant card is if you have a card and you don't use it, after a specific amount of time, it becomes dormant and they can actually shut it down. Now, removing an aged account can be detrimental to your credit score because one of the most important credit card factors is the age and length of your credit. So regardless if it's a $200 balance or what the balance is or where it's at, if you've had it for a while, make sure that you're spending something on it to keep it open. Now, going into number 4, this is being inefficient with welcome bonuses or not meeting the bonus criteria. If you've ever been on an airplane or been somewhere where they try to push a credit card on you and they give you welcome bonus points, that can be intriguing, especially if you know that you want to open that card because it makes sense for your business or it makes sense for your life. But a lot of people make this mistake by not spending the required amount on the card within the required amount of time. Therefore, they don't even get the points, A, or B, when you do get the points, you convert them wrong, or you're not exhausting the conversion ratio, or you're just spending it on crap that's not going to improve the quality of your life. Be very methodical with how you convert your points, and always look around and cross-reference different cards as well as different points to make sure that you're getting the highest dollar point conversion from your actual point basis. And number 5, which is far from least, is paying only the minimum amount balance due on your card. One of the significant driving factors that you can utilize exponentially to increase your score is actually knocking out balances, because one of two things are gonna happen. Number one, your score can actually increase. Number two, they can increase the amount that they actually give access to, or your credit limit. Now, one of the factors to your credit is your credit diversification and your credit limit. So the more diversified credit portfolio you have, the higher your score will be. So these are 5 credit tips that no one tells you about that you can go out and implement right now to rather repair your score, create your score, or make sure that your score does not drop. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button. Smash the subscribe button next to it. So many of you guys watch the videos and you're not subscribed. Make sure you click that notification bell. That way you're notified every single time we drop a video, because we do drop new videos every single week. And as you know, these videos' main goal, main focus is to help you increase your income, your impact, and your influence. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't yet, smash that subscription button, and next to that, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified every single week when we drop new videos. And by the way, if you're interested in working personally with me and my team, or making an investment in an Amazon business built, ran, and managed by our team, head over to AMZ Together right now, and I'll see you guys on the other side.